This video is for class 6 chemistry, and in this video we shall discuss the topic differences between metals and non-metals from the chapter elements, compounds, symbols and formula. So let us go to table 4.1. Here we shall discuss the difference between metals and non-metals. So point number 1, boiling point. What is a boiling point? Is the temperature at which a substance starts boiling. So metals have high boiling point and non-metals have low boiling point. Now the next point is point number 2, melting point. Melting point is the temperature at which substance starts melting. So metals have high melting point. So metals melt at high temperatures. And non-metals have low melting point. That means non-metals melts at low temperature. So the next point, number 3, conductivity. Here conductivity means whether a substance is a good conductor or a bad conductor of electricity and heat. As we had studied in the previous video that non-metals are bad conductors of heat and electricity, whereas metals are good conductors of heat and electricity. So generally metals are good conductors and generally non-metals are bad conductors. We have studied about their exceptions also. Going to the fourth point, which is density. Fourth point, density. So this is probably a new term for you all. You will study this in class 7 physics. For the time being, you just know density as a certain property of a substance which gives the substance heaviness. Now metals have high density whereas non-metals have low density. Whatever I said about density, that is not the definition of density. Number 5, metallic luster. Metals are shiny. Here metallic luster means whether the surface is dull or shiny. So metals are shiny whereas non-metals are dull surfaced substances. Number 6, malleability. Malleability means whether a substance can be beaten into sheets or not. So as we have studied, metals are malleable whereas non-metals are non-malleable. Number 7, ductility. So ductility is the property of a material from which it can be drawn into wire, by which it can be drawn into wire. So metals are ductile, that means we can make wires out of metals, whereas non-metals are non-ductile. The last one, state. Metals are generally solid in nature except mercury, whereas non-metals are solid, liquid and gas, but generally they are gas.